Welcome back, guys, to Let's Play Sonic Advance 2, and we're heading on to XX as we hilariously dominate this boss rush as Cream. Yes, considering this was a boss rush and we've already seen the strategy of these past egg mobiles, as you could say, I just wanted to decimate with Cream and show how broken she is. It's hilarious. And yeah, but don't worry, I will be fighting the final boss as Sonic. I just wanted to shift over to Cream just for, you know, shits and giggles, and and like I said, we already seen these bosses, and I just wanted to make the process a tad bit quicker. Now, these bosses in the boss rush actually take half damage than they used to. So yeah, they're pretty easy, I have to say. So like some of the bosses now take 4 hits instead of 8, and blah de blah de blah. And shubla. But I just wanted to show how broken Cream is and her chow cheese. Yeah, jeez. They should make Cream an unlockable character. I mean, as a DLC character in Sonic Episode 2, just for brokenness. And have her have the Chao attack. That'd be hilarious, I must say. Screw you jumping on your trampoline-like thing for strategy. I have a Chao that rapes everything. Dear God, this is unfair. Poor Eggman, I swear. Go, my little Chao demon minion thing. What? Boss strategy? What is that? I love Cream's brokenness. Like I said, she's practically the easy mode. Though if you do play as her, you can unlock other characters, such as Knuckles and Tails. You have to play as Sonic through Music Plant and Sky Canyon and such. Look at this. This is pathetic. Oh my gosh. This is just way too broken. And then we have the Egg Frog. Yes, that's actually what this boss is called. You can see the boss's name in the boss rush screen, which you unlock after getting your third pair of Chaos Emeralds. As in, like, have 3 characters have all the Chaos Emeralds. So, whoa! Cream metamorphosized Sonic the Hedgehog. What the poop? And if you couldn't notice, the time like doubled. Just because it takes longer for Sonic, because he actually has to traverse through all the boss strategies and yada yada. Anywho, looks like we have this giant egg-like thing. I don't know what you would call it. It's sort of like the Egg Robo in that it shoots his arms, but it's actually not that bad. You just wait here, destroy his arms, and then you attack his head afterwards. It's pretty simple stuff. Yep, just waiting. Particularly want to destroy his arms just so he won't hit you while you're trying to jump in his head. And any second now, you should be dead. Thankfully, this boss isn't too hard. And it's actually it's the only boss in the game where you actually are standing still when you're fighting him. Surprising, I know. No, my ring. Me ring. Not very killer fan of this Egg Robo. I guess you can call it the Egg Robo Mark II. I guess you could say. Because it actually has this buff sort of look, physique to it. Instead of, you know, the pudgy Eggman like physique that it did in Sonic 2. And this should be it. that was sadly the final boss. Well, not the final boss, but the final boss if you didn't collect all the Chaos Emeralds, let's just say that. And Egg Utopia falls to the ground. Anybody feeling a nostalgia boner of Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Because I sure am. Just look at that. I mean, it's like identical, sorta. Kind of. Not really. But anywho, we are congratulated. And cool stuff. Normally the credits would roll and all is happy and dandy. But, of course, I collected all the Chaos Emeralds. And once you go back and collect all the Chaos Emeralds with all 4 characters, you unlock True Area 53. Like I said, you have to unlock it with all 4 characters. And I'll go over all the characters that you unlock. That was Vanilla the rabbit, by the way, which is Cream's mother. She's just been kidnapped by this mysterious machine. One Super Saiyan hedgehog coming right up. Yeah. And let us head on to this really awesome, really awesome supersonic level. I have to say, this is probably one of the best ones, I have to say, on 2D Sonic. It's actually challenging and it's quite fun, actually. Basically, Eggman will shoot these 3... Oh, spoiler, this is Eggman and the Egg Robo. I mean, this egg contraption of sorts. But yeah. As you see, he shoots these missiles. You have to knock them into him with using your boost. He shoots all these projectiles and stuff, which are very possible to avoid. I've avoided all his attacks before. It's just that sometimes in certain situations it's hard. Plus, he shoots this little laser at the bottom, which can freeze you and suck you into his egg contraption. And his egg contraption can take about 10 rings from you. It's a lot of rings. Your ring count falls pretty fast. So it's really fun, really tense. I love it. It's way better than Sonic Advance 1's. I wish most Super Sonic battles were a little bit fun. I mean, not fun, but a little bit more challenging. Like this one is. I mean, it's not too challenging. If you know what you're doing, it's not really that bad, but still. It's nice to have a little challenge once in a while. Anywho, that was it. That was the final boss. The extra boss, as you could say, as the title says. And we finally get the final cutscene. Man, I love this. It's awesome. For some reason, I get this weird Rocket Knight Adventures nostalgia boner from this. You know, towards the end where the Rocket Knight is crashing through the atmosphere. Except he had something chasing him. And cool little guitar solo, and it's tense. One thing I don't understand is how those birds are flying downwards at that velocity. That always sparked curiosity with me how it's doing it. And so, Sonic catched Vanilla and headed towards the ground. And of course, once he landed, he shattered his ankles and he died. The end. So happy. Anywho, thank you for watching my Let's Play of Sonic Advance 2 if you did. If not, well, I don't blame you. It's a good old time, I have to say. Surprisingly, this was my first Sonic game that I owned, not played. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually sort of grateful this was my first Sonic game because it made me didn't expect so much from the series to be like all this awesome, yet it made me expect that all this games in this area had really bad quality, because this one's sort of in the in-betweeny, I have to say. In-betweeny area. It's okay, but it has all these little problems and such. Itty-bitty problems like that stupid Chaos Emerald system. Ugh. But yeah, with that aside, it's been a fun ride, I have to say. Anywho, if you collect all four cases of emeralds, you not only unlock the extra stage. If you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds with 4 characters, you unlock Amy Rose, which she's sort of like Sonic in that that when she grinds well, she can jump really high, and she has this close range melee attack. And she doesn't control the same way that she does in Advance 1. And that picture would actually make a good banner. But anywho, that was the end, and I'll see you later.